Hi, everybody. Steve Albrecht from Library 2.0 and thesafelibrary.com with Layla the Wonder Dog. I want to talk to you about a concept in training called Stop the Bleed. And stopthebleed.org or bleedingcontrol.org is the place to go, websites to go to learn how to use tourniquets. And why this is relevant is in the world of workplace violence and school shootings and bad mass attacks that we have seen, most people bleed to death in these situations before the cops and the paramedics can get to them. So in Hartford, Connecticut, after the Sandy Hook shootings, a group of trauma surgeons created something called the Hartford Protocol. And they got together and said, let us create a training program that hospitals can put out into the community to teach people, just regular folks like you and me, how to use tourniquets in life-threatening situations, car accidents, mass attacks, all the things that where there's a potential for people to bleed to death. And so these trauma surgeons, paramedics, doctors got together and said, after Sandy Hook, we want to train people how to use tourniquets. And so if you go to stopthebleed.org or bleedingcontrol.org, you can put in your zip code and find a hospital near you, and most of them do it. Most regional, larger hospitals would do it with a staff of nurses that come out and typically do a 1 hour program for you. And you can also take a 25-minute online program at their websites for free and do the same training as well. I've been through it when I was at Colorado, and it's not scary. They use animated videos and mannequins and things like that, and I think it's kind of empowering. So if you go to stopthebleed.org, bleedingcontrol.org, let me get this lined up here correctly. You can see that this is my notes here for this material. That is the place to go for this content on tourniquets. It is super useful in terms of your personal life. I'm a big believer in tourniquets now. I have them in my gym bag and gear bag and in my car and at my house and in my office and any place where I might have to use it on myself or somebody else in a life-threatening situation involving bleeding. So that's our content for today. Go to library20.com or thesafelibrary.com, and happy to talk to you folks about site licenses for my 70+ webinars with Library 2.0 and doing live sessions for your library as well. Just reach out and get a hold of me, Steve Albrecht. Thanks a lot.